If you're in this relationship right now, trust that you're there for a reason. If you haven't left, it's because you still have lessons to learn, you still have things to teach each other, and you really won't leave that relationship until you're absolutely ready. Your soul has basically announced, consciously or unconsciously, that you are done with this connection, and the soul contract has dissolved, and it's done. And you won't feel that. So when you're confused, like, oh, is this the right person for me? Should I stay? The fact that you're still questioning, you haven't left, means that you still have lessons to learn there. Here's a thought. We need to get out of this programming that says that when a relationship ends, that it is a failure. Relationships that end are not a failure. In fact, if they're ending, it's for a reason. And more than likely it's because it's not for your highest good, or because you have learned whatever lessons you needed to take from that connection to grow, or, it's just, it is what it is. And instead of leaving relationships that we know is no longer in alignment, we stay in them because of fear of what people are going to say, fear of failing at something. When in actuality, you're doing yourself and the other person a disservice by staying in a relationship that is no longer working, that's no longer feels right, and that's just not in alignment with who you are. So we need to get out of this thing about it being a failure. Nothing is a failure, and we don't have to end relationships on a bitter and angry note as well. It is possible to disconnect in a relatively cordial, amicable way if both parties have the mental maturity to do so. And even if one of you does not have the mental maturity to do so, remember that you are only responsible for your reactions to things, people, and situations. No one else's. You can only control yourself, and you can allow or not allow certain things. We're not as powerless as we think in this realm. So take what you were meant to learn from that relationship and continue to evolve and continue to grow and move on. And in your next relationship or connection, make sure that you have worked on yourself. Make sure that you have learned and grown, and don't take the same energy or the same issues or problems into the next one. Every relationship should be an upgrade after the next. And I keep saying that. Every relationship has to be an upgrade, because when you downgrade, you're essentially blocking the soul connection that is meant for you at that phase, whatever phase of life or growth or evolution that you're currently in. So don't think of it as a failure. Thank the person for the lessons they've learned, and hopefully they have learned lessons from being with you as well. And leave it like that. And actually it's a success, because success is growth. Success is learning. Success is honoring yourself. Success is not abandoning yourself. What does abandoning yourself in a relationship look like? It looks like settling. It looks like accepting disrespect or behavior that produces low vibrations in yourself, whether that be depression, anxiety, triggering unhealed wounds and things like that. So take endings as the blessing that they are. When they are meant to end, they're meant to end. And I just made a video on YouTube the other day about, if you're still questioning if this person is for you, if you haven't left, then you're not ready to leave. You'll leave when you're ready to leave. And if you're not ready to leave, and if you're still questioning, that means that you have lessons that you still need to learn or teach that person, or that person has to teach you. So relationship endings are not failures. They are successes, because that means that you're heading up. That's all I wanted to leave you with.